Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dave. This is Stagecast, and we are finishing up Frame Squared. Now we're to the more creative side of this, the thinking side. We're ready to create levels. And we've really only got one level, and it's been this test level that we were toying around with. Well, to get started, I want to delete all of these little blue guys that we had out here because they were part of the test, okay? So really, this little stage has got everything we would need to start a level. And I want to start today by actually renaming this. And I'm just going to call it template. It's an empty level, all right? And I'm actually going to move it down here. Then I'll use our little copy tool to create a copy of template. And I'm going to call it level 1. Okay? And then it's this level 1 that I want to modify. This out here is still template. So I'm going to drag level 1 in here. Notice it looks identical, but if I was to come into, say, characters and just place a wall there, this is level 1. If I grab template, drag it out, notice it's gone because it appears on level 1. You see that? Okay, we'll delete that. All right, so in our level 1, we want to do the same thing we did from framed the first version. And I think for this version of the game, just to get started, I think we'll make 10 levels. But the first 2 levels, I want to be set up the same way the original one works. So I want start and end to be in these corners. All right. Remember I had said in a recent video that in framed 1, all the levels look like that. Okay. So I want that to happen. I want to open this guy up to make it a little easier. I'm going to switch this over to the hard dot. And to get started, I'm just going to make it have a bunch of blue dots. Okay? All right. If you remember, the frame is trying to move through these dots without getting the dot in a corner like this. Okay? So if you wanted to make it so that at the very start of your level, there was only one way your frame could move, you could just take one of these dots and place it in a position that would stop the movement in a particular direction, like that. Okay? And I think for this episode, or for this particular level, I want to do that. All right, let's kind of keep it a little easier for them. So that alone is saying, well, okay, I can't go that way. All right? So that's my idea for that. All right? Now what I like to do is to create a way for that guy to get from here to here. And what I'm going to try to do is kind of draw out in my mind how that might work. All right? So I am just going to kind of draw by placing these dots in positions where I think the guy could go. Let's see. I think I want him to go up this way a little bit. I'll move this guy up, this guy up. And actually, I think I'll do that. So what I'm envisioning is that you would have to come down, and I could actually test this. And why didn't I? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. This is template. This is template because he's here. So if I bring in level 1, this guy here is frame 1. Okay? But if I go back to template, This guy is frame 1 too. But let's take a look at what this global is talking. Frame 1. Okay. There's 2 framed 1s. If I delete this guy and I bring in level 1 and I hit play, see, now he stays because there's only the 1 frame 1. For now, let's put him up here just to turn him off, because remember, he can't move unless he's alone. Okay. I want to make sure that it's going to be possible. See, now this isn't going to be possible. See that? Okay, so I'm going to hit stop, and I want to move him down 1. Okay, so now I could come down, come over, come down. All right, which means this guy's going to have to come down, what, at least 2, right? Down, down. Okay, so he could go up 1 more, like here. See that? And we'll do that. Okay, now look, this time I could have to come down a little bit, and then a straight shot up, straight shot over, straight shot down to, whoops. What did he say? Too many moves? Goal 1,000. Make him black. Set it to playing. We'll make this change in a second too. We want the numbers so huge that there's no possibility that we could lose in those regards. I'll set this to 5,000. Okay. So he's coming down. Then he's got to go over, down, 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 over, down, 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 over, and then 1 more would win. Okay, so that's what this level should do. All right, so now we've got to make it a lot harder for him to do that. So what I like to do is grab a bunch of the other colored dot, just so that they stand out as being the wrong dots. Okay, and I'm just going to follow through. So if I move down here, okay, he can't go this way or he'd be framed. So I don't have anything to worry about. If I come here, he can't move or the blue guy will get him. If I come here though, all right, the goal is he's supposed to come here, which means he's got to come down to here. But if I'm here, he could do this. So what I want to do is use one of these to block that possibility from happening. You see that? I'll come down again. I don't have to worry, because if I come in this way, I'll get framed. I come down here, and now look, he can't continue to go down or he'll get framed. He could come this way, but look, we want him to have to go here, which means we only want him to go 1. So I will grab a dot, and this time I'll position it down here. Okay? Then again, we'll follow it through. Can't happen. We'll follow it through. Can't happen. We'll follow it through. Can't happen. We'll follow it through. Now it could happen. All right, and then just for kicks, I'll toss 1 down here. All right, this is as far as he has to go, because he's going to go this way anyways. Okay, but how far this way? Right? If we go to here, he could go down, but nothing's going to happen because he'd get framed. He could go up though. See? So we need to stop that. So I'm going to grab one of these guys and I'm going to put it right here. So he could come up here, can't do anything. Come up here, can't do anything. Come up here. Okay, now he can't continue up. He can't go left, but he could go right. I don't want him to go right. So I'm going to grab another one and I'm going to place it here. See, we're trying to stop him from going in a direction he shouldn't go. All right? So again, he comes down, he comes over. He can't go up. So he'll continue going over. Now he gets to this point, He could go up again. All right. This time, I'm going to place one here. Actually, I can't because we're going to need this. How can we do this one? Actually, let's see. He could come up here. He couldn't do it. He could come up. Oh, no, I think we're good. He could come up here. Can't do it. Come up here. Can't do it. Come up here. Can't do it. See that? So I think we're good. We're good. Okay, so he would have to come down and over. Now, I don't want him coming all the way over, right? So I think this time, I don't like to put too many on the edge. This time, I'll put one right here. Okay? So now he's coming up the way, and again, can't do it. Come up the way, can't do it. Okay, come up the way, can't do it. Come up the way, could come this way, but then he couldn't go down, he couldn't go up, couldn't go left. So we're okay there. Come up here, can't do it. Come up here, can't do it. Okay, do you notice there's two in here? That's a good way to catch him. So he's got to come. Now, if he gets here, he could come this way, right? But that would be backtracking. So I'm going to allow that to happen. How about this way? See, this is not right. So I think for this one, since we want him to come this way, I won't put it right next door. I'll put it over here. See, he can't go up or down. And if he kept going, he'd get caught. So he's got to come up. Again, blocked, up. He could go back this way, but again, why? Right? Okay, so we're going to come over here. And so far, I'm going to move these over here. Okay, we want him to come here. And again, notice there's two. Okay, we want him blocked. This time I'll put one like that guy, touching the edge, right? Can't go here because I'll get blocked. Can't go here because I'll get blocked. I must move down. This is a 1, so that's easy. Okay. I get to here. Oh, wait. If I remember, we came down. We want him to come this way, okay? So now I got to grab one, and I'm going to put him down here. So I could go here. I can't go here. I must go, and I can't go this way, right? So I must go this way, right? And again, I could go up, but then nothing's going to happen. So then that brings me to here. Can't do it. Brings me to here. Okay. I want to stop him from going down because he's got to go through this guy, right? So I'll place one here. Actually, I'll place one here. So can't go this way, come down, right? All right, so now he's up here. And then I got to come down. And now I said, oh, he's supposed to go here. Now, why did we put this guy there? Let's see. He was coming along here, down, over, up, up, up. And I think I threw him over here. Oh, no. No, that was okay. Up, 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 over, 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 down, down. Oh, I think okay. I think for this guy, because I need to get over there, I'm going to have to put him up here. Okay, so he's coming down. He can't go down. Comes over. Down, down, down. Okay. Can't continue down, so now he's got to come over. And it's still going to be a problem. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? We're going to move this guy. Okay. Now he can come down. And I want to kind of keep him where he's supposed to be. So I think I'll toss one of these in there. And then maybe one down here. Okay. So now he's down, 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 over, 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 and he'd win. Okay. All right. So now we've got our path in, and I should actually just to be safe here. There, our path in blue to get to where he's got to go. Our blockers in red. All right. Then, and I will use I'll use some more pink ones. I like to now look for gaps of space which are really totally out of the maze, like for instance in here. and I like to just add in extras that we know won't be needed. Okay. Let's see. So we're coming through here. I could put him here. No. I'll put him down here. Okay. And we have to be careful because if you could possibly really screw things up if you're not. So I'm just going to try to toss a couple of random ones and see if this doesn't screw things up for us. Like, let's see, over, down, over, down. So he's coming down, so he'll be over here. So I should be able to place that and that. Okay. So now what I want to do is run a play test just to make sure that we can follow. Yeah, see? So here's an instance where my play test is being goofy. So how could we do this? We need to put him down here. No, we need to do what? We need to, I'm going to put him down here, I think. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. No, he's got to come farther down. So, oh, okay. I'll put him here. All right, let's try that again. Okay, you always have to run them to make sure it's solvable. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, that looks good. Now, I think I got to come down, don't I? So I'm going to move him and come down, over, over, up, 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 over. Heh. Can't be. Okay. This guy has got to be over here. Okay. Up, up, over, 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 down, down, over, 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 down, 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 down. Ooh. Okay. Stop. He's got to be, I'm going to move him to the corner for a second. He might be gone. Over, over, down, 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 down. Can I put him somewhere safe? Okay, stop. I think I can put him right here. Let's try that again. He was here. Come over, over, down, 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 down. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got to go ahead and I think I'm going to make a rule to help us do something. I'm going to make a rule that says change pink to blue. All right. And again, this is just a quickie rule that's going to make level creation easy for us. If you're a pink one, become a blue one. Okay, and again, that's on the dots. Okay, we will delete this later on. Okay, I'll hit play. They all turn blue. Okay, all right, I'm going to leave this here because we're going to use this for play creation. Okay, but for testing purposes, see this little no symbol? I'm going to apply it to this rule. That way we can check easy and hard later. Okay? All right. The last thing we have to do to create this level totally is to turn on certain pieces. So we're in a dot right now, and I forgot which dot this was, but let's take this dot. Okay? And we come over here and we have type, and if I remember correctly, we set this to easy, and if it's easy and we hit the letter E, it'll turn pink. So I believe this has been a while. So let's try this. Easy. And I don't think we'll do this particular one, but we'll give it a shot. All right, I'll hit. We got to turn this off too. Normally hard looks like this. Okay. So we hit play. I hit E. Grid pops on. Notice this turned pink. I hit H. Grid turns off. This turns back to blue. Okay. I don't want that one. Okay, so I'm going to put this one back to normal. All right. We can turn on as many dots in the path as we want to for easy, but I like to be, what's the word? I want it to be the same throughout. So I think what I'm going to do is just basically 3 per level. All right, so again, I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to start coming down and try to figure out what we were supposed to do here. And it's getting hard now because we can't remember. Okay. All right, so I am going to stop there. And I think this one, whoops, cancel, cancel. I want to single click to bring up that menu. Double click this one. I think this one should be an easy. Okay. And actually, when I hit play again, I'm going to turn on easy mode. There we go. All right, then we'll continue. And we come down, over, over, up, 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 up. And I think I'll stop there, and I'm going to make this one and easy. All right. Now, as soon as I hit play, this one should turn pink because we're in easy mode down here. See that? Okay. Up, 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 up. Over, 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 over. Down, down. Over, over, over. Down, down, down. Over, over. Down, down. Down, down, down. Yeah. All right, so we'll hit stop, and we'll make our last one for easy. This one. Easy. Okay. Close it, close it, close it. Hit play. They should all turn pink. I'll hit H. Good. I'll hit stop. I'll put him back. I'll put him here because we want him there. I want to double click and make sure that his DIR is W, which it is. Good. Okay. All right, so now we have to perfectly solve the level to figure out how many moves it took us. So I'm going to set moves back to 0. Okay. Because that should be our goal. Okay. So I'm going to slowly do this so I don't screw it up. Let's see, what is that? Oh, wow. Okay. So far, so good. If you goof, restart it because you want your goal to be the fastest possible way that you know how to get there. I'm watching that little fly because I don't want him to goof me up. Okay. Boom. Okay. One more will solve me. It says 50. So one more would solve me, 51. All right, so I am going to put you back over here. Actually, let's do it the right way. You need to be west. West. Okay. What did I just say? 51? All right, so we're going to set this to 0. Okay. Your goal should be 51. Okay. Can you get to the E in 51 moves? All right. Now this time, we are going to set the timer to 1,000. And we're going to do it again, and we're going to see how much time it took us to get to the E. So we want to try to go as fast as possible because then that's giving the player a tough time to figure it out. You don't want to guess at this. All right, be real. You know, play the game yourself. You're making these levels, okay? So we're gonna play it as fast as I can. Again, watching out where that fly is. He seems like he's messing around down there. Come on. Good. All right, and I'm gonna hit stop. One more would solve it. Look at this, 972. If you have a calculator, like I do right here, we could say 1,000 minus 972 is 28. 28. So let's be nice. Give people a time of, where's my timer? 30. Does that mean or what? I'm going to save this. Okay. Our moves are 0. All right. We're on hard. We did not cheat. 51. All right. We're playing. Everything looks good. All right. So now you can see what we're talking about. So here's a real level. All right. One that can actually be solved. This is kind of an easier level, but again, we want the first couple levels to be easy so that they can figure out what they're doing to play the game. But if you can play through the game, you'll figure out the proper goal. You know, you could goof. Remember, there were places they could go backwards, but I said, why? You know, they could go backwards and then come forwards and go the right way and finish it, but they won't hit the goal. You see? And only you'll know the real goal because you've played the level all the way through the right way. All right? Same thing with time. What was it? I think 26 for real when we did it. I upped it to 30 just in case this guy gets in their way. Okay? And again, you could place this guy. So maybe that wasn't good. Now, I don't want to do this because if I reposition it, that could goof me up on the time. All right, I was able to do it within 30 when he was over here. But if you remember, he was doing something like in some corner or something. That just happened to be the random decision that it made to get him over there. Okay? All right, so we are almost out of time on this one. So now that we know that all of our level pieces are set, this level is done. So now what we can do is get ready for another level. And maybe in the minute we have, we can start a little of that. I'm going to come up to this template and I'm going to grab another template. And I'm going to call this one level 2. Okay? And in the majority of our next episode, we're going to talk about what exactly should be going on when you click this. Because somehow this frame has to get transported to this level. But then a couple other things have to happen. This character might be in a new position. These numbers will have to change, right? Okay, so how will that all change? All right, this guy will be easy because we'll just place him wherever we want him to start on the level. All right, and just like you saw here, we'll come in and set the values like they're supposed to. All right, because it won't be the same guy. So this guy is fly 1. When we do the next one, we'll just bring out another fly. That'll be fly 2. And fly 2 will have his own set of variables. You see that? But the tricky ones are going to be, how are we going to get a separate time and a separate goal for each level? You see? That's the kicker. Okay? And it's kind of easy once you figure out the trick. All right? So I think what we'll do is we'll call this episode here. We've already got now one official level. Okay? And I think I'm only going to show you creating maybe 2 or 3 levels. I want the full game to have about 10 levels, maybe more. But I don't want you to see all the levels because that way you can play it without knowing how it is. You know, once we get through 2 or 3, we come back to this level, we're going to be like, oh my God, now how did I solve that level? Even if you hop yourself into easy mode. You're still going to be like, no, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. You know, and it's a lot tougher than you think it is. Okay? And I'll show you some other tricks to make level creation a little easier too. Okay? All right, so this is Dave. We're in Stagecast, finally at a point where we can start creating levels in frames squared because the game engine is now totally complete. All right? All right, so until I see you next time, bye-bye.